Hi, I'm Nic Millichip. I'm with Tauranga City. I coach the under 13 federation team and I do the Tauranga City men's first team where I'm doing the analysis this year.
And you were the first ever winner of McDonald's Coach of the Year. How did that recognition feel at the time?
At the time it was probably felt a little bit humbling in a way. It was probably growing up with Dad working as president for technical down in Christchurch and Mum being on the Junior Football Association, that once I sort of had my own kids it became as a natural progression to just start into the coaching and get involved in the football club once we got there. And so it really rolled from there, just being comfortable and wanting to progress as my son started to go through the football, and it just grew out of there really. It's been quite a journey probably since I've won. Like in that period of time, probably I've been the head coach of the men's first team, head coach of the women's first team, playing in the national leagues, assistant coach, and now doing the analysis, and had a community role, and this year doing some more operations type role. Then within the coaching, you know, as we started going through and from there, got a group of this together, and as coaches went through and were the beginning of like the TDP, where we got groups together and started bringing teams. We're playing in the Northern League, and then really started like part of the licensing process for the club. So it's been quite a diverse journey, to be honest. It's really grown, and the inspiration came a lot from, you know, what McDonald's did in the first instance to send us away with Auckland City, you know, and seeing the professionalism of what they do and how the Club World Cup functioned and the FIFA's role in there was, yeah, pretty amazing really. I've got my B licence that I got in 2018, and I'm started after that pretty quickly into my A licence, which I've pretty much got the final little bit to do. So yeah, been ticking away at that over a period of time now and putting little bits in place, and you know, that's been a really good learning journey that's, you know, really helped me to expand a lot in what I've done, and sort of been really good. When you coach a team and you have players and that you see them, like I've had teams from the Ware Rose Bowl when they were 12 to going away to scholarships in America, to then coming back to the club and had them at like national age groups at 16. So seeing them over a long period of time develop and become just really, really rounded people. And it's like the influence you can have on some of the kids as they're growing and seeing them change is huge, you know. And it's at some point having been asked for references for people going for the police force that have come in, and you're like, oh wow, you know, and it's unexpected. It's people that you thought, oh wow, you know, good on you that you've gone to something new. And I think that we've always talked a lot about like value and culture and how we are within teams and what we do in those environments, and trying to really foster good people and leaving, like having to build a little bit of a legacy, and what we build and people can come in and that they can get a hold of afterwards, not just what you do yourself. So it can be selfless, you know, and there are lots of rewards in there.
Just off the back of that, sort of what is it that about coaching young people in particular that inspires you to sort of keep going?
Well, it's been probably the interaction, you know, the energy that the young people bring, and also the moments where you see them develop or take something on board. You know, they have terrible moments, but there's so many good moments that, you know, that reward is huge. And seeing them, if they take away from a training, that little bits of movement or how they set up with how they play, or they turn up and say, oh yep, I know to put the cones away, I know to help put the goals up. Or if they're there and they're going, oh yeah, I've seen, you know, like this what we're doing today, oh yeah, I need my open body shape, I need to receive there because I want to play the ball over there. And how they just interact in those team environments, and they develop, and you know, like bring it there. A lot of the values you try and instill is interesting to watch, and hopefully we get that right more than we get it wrong.
What message would you give to other coaches or people who are wanting to get into coaching in general?
Well, I'll probably get into it for the joy of actually coaching, and that you can sort of bring a lot to young people, to adults as well. I've coached adults for a while now too, and there's a lot to be said for getting groups together and sort of being bigger as a whole than we are as an individual often. So it's, enjoy those moments, and I think the connection that you get with other people really counts for a lot, that you go away finding and listening to things that you would have never expected otherwise if you're just doing things on your own. So it's nice to be around other people and be connected, and being connected I find has a real benefit to it.